The 5 men accused of helping the 9/11's hijackers more than 16 years ago have been in U.S. custody for more than 10 years, and were arraigned in the latest iteration of their military commissions trial in 2012. The Obama administration wanted the men tried in federal court, but gave up after resistance from a vocal faction of 9/11's victims' family members and members of Congress. In July, the prosecution, led by Brigadier General Mark Martins, asked for jury selection to begin in January of 2019, and estimated the trial itself would only take 2 months. But Judge James A. Pohl has already indicated that the prosecution's timeline won't work. Kemp Justice, the military commissions complex, is double-booked for almost 40 days next year. Pohl is attempting to juggle pre-trial proceedings in both the Cole bombing trial and the accused 9/11's attackers, and has said he will not keep his courtroom open after dark. Major Ben Sakerson, a Defense Department spokesman, told NewsPulse News the new 2019 trial date is just an estimate that the judge hasn't ruled on yet. Several experts have criticized the relatively untested military commissions system for the delay. The Supreme Court struck down former President George W. Bush's attempt to try the men in a military tribunal, which is different from the commissions. In a regular U.S. court there are pretrial motions all the time that the judge just simply rules upon based on precedent, said Ken Good, a national security expert at the liberal-leaning Center for American Progress think tank. But since there's no precedent in this system, everything has to get litigated, and it just will go on indefinitely. Others have blamed defense attorneys for providing what they see as too many pretrial motions, though the lawyers argue they are simply doing their job. The Defense Department provided no rationale for the delay. "I'm not going to provide commentary on whose fault it is for the length of the pretrial motions," Sakerson said. "They're going through whatever motions either side feels necessary leading up to the actual trial itself. Obviously there's a number of issues they have to cover, so I'm not going to lay blame on one side or the other." Another factor accounting for the delay is that the prison court is not in session very frequently. The prosecution pointed out that between January 1 and July of 2017, there were only 35 days of proceedings in the crucial trial. One victim's family member has died since then, and others experienced continuing health challenges and often despair that they will not live to see justice done, the prosecution said.